Hi everyone, Jouyan here. Welcome to the third episode of Siccas Spotlight, a new series at Siccas Guitars where I'm going to showcase you one of my absolutely favorite guitars in our shop because, as you know, we have many handcrafted and exclusive classical guitars in our shop, and it's not a coincidence that I would love to have some of those guitars in my own collection. And the guitar that I would love to review today is, for me personally, a very special instrument. It's made by the French guitar luthier Hugo Cuvilliez, who is based in Marsanne. This is a region in the south of France, and he is building his guitars in his workshop in Marsanne. And the other interesting point about this guitar luthier is that he began his career crafting Irish traditional instruments in Galway in Ireland, where he spent 2 years honing his craft. And you might think that because he was building Irish traditional instruments, probably his guitars are also very traditional, but it's not the case. He is building very modern guitars. I wouldn't say necessarily very modern sounding, because the sound of his guitars have a very elegant tone. I describe the sound as modern plus a very elegant French tone, and you will hear it in a bit. And the guitars of Hugo Cuvilliez are being played by the younger generation of very talented and concert classical guitarists. Also, some big names such as Thibaut Garcia and Antoine Morinier are playing his guitars. They also recorded the whole Goldberg variations of Bach on two Hugo Cuvilliez guitars. Wow. And let's have a look into inside of this guitar. It's fascinating. So the top of this guitar has lattice bracing, and you can see on the bracings very thin and little carbon fibers which are reinforced by Hugo Cuvilliez himself. So it's a lattice braced guitar which sounds actually very round and loud, but as I already told you, the tone of this guitar is very elegant and somehow French, as I would describe it. And let's have a look into some specs of this special guitar. This guitar, made by Hugo Cuvilliez, is from 2025. It has a lattice braced top. The top is spruce, back and sides Indian rosewood, and it has very high quality tuning machines by Klaus Scheller. The air body frequency of this guitar is G sharp, and the weight of this guitar is 1790 grams. let's sum up the sound of this guitar somehow. It's not that easy. I think this guitar has a very complex sound. If I play some chords with 4 or 5 tones, you can hear that the tones have the same loudness. So it means you are in full control of the guitar. You can raise up the volume of some voices and bring it down. It's like you are sitting on a mixer and you are able to design the sound exactly how you want. And this is a very special quality of this guitar. And what I also noticed is that you hear barely nails noises. And this is very important for many classical guitarists. And probably that's why so many classical guitarists are playing this guitar on big stages. And it's a very enjoyable guitar to play. It gives me a very comfortable feeling as a player when I'm playing pieces on this guitar. And I'm also very curious, what is your opinion about the sound of this guitar made by Hugo Cuvilliez? If you are interested in more information and pictures, please go to the video description and you can find the link to this guitar. And it was the 3rd episode of Siccas Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did that, please don't forget to leave a like and, as usual, write down in the comments what you think about the sound of this guitar. And also subscribe to our channel if you didn't do that already. Well, have a good week and see you next week.